How this video came to be is very interesting. This started out so small and has snowballed to the point where it's completely changed my life, and I think I'm gonna move across the country. Let me explain. It all started one day when I went on TikTok for my daily scroll. And to my surprise, M Cosmetics followed me. I'm like, hey, I've heard of them. I know that blush, you know, the blush. I click on their page, I'm scrolling, and I literally get entranced. You know, like I get hypnotized. So I'm scrolling, to my surprise, who is the owner of this brand? The OG beauty guru, Miss Michelle Phan. I'm like, I know Michelle Phan. I didn't know this was her brand. She's the one who taught me how to do natural makeup. She's the one who taught me how to do a Barbie transformation. She's the one who taught me how to use eggs as a facial. Yeah, that was the time. I'm very taken aback that she owns a brand so successful that I knew about the brand before I knew it was owned by her. You know what I mean? Like, usually a celebrity brand is like, I own this brand, so you should buy it. Look, it's me on the front. You should buy it because it's my brand, and I'm a celebrity, and you like me, so you like the brand, right? This is one of those rare cases where I was like, oh, I know M Cosmetics. I didn't know it was owned by Michelle Phan. That made my spidey senses go tingle tingle, so I'm like, let me research this, and little did I know the world would open up for me, okay? So I started researching the brand, how it came to be, and in turn started researching Michelle Phan's life story. She is the OG in this not only beauty business, but internet business that you and I are both a part of today. It was, dare I say, pioneered by Michelle Phan. She's had her hands in a lot of revolutionary ideas that have built these business models for influencers, for beauty brands, and much more. So I reached out to M Cosmetics. I asked for some products so that I could do a full face demonstrating it for you guys while I tell you the inspiring story of Michelle Phan. So today we're going to be creating this, I like to call it candlelit, I'm drinking red wine by the fire, sitting on a cushion on the floor makeup look. On this channel, we encourage play with makeup, experimenting with your look, and making sure that your makeup is tailored to your unique and beautiful features. So if that sounds like you, make sure to subscribe, stay here a while. We love having you, seriously, it's no burden at all. And make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok if you want. Okay, let's talk, let's play, and let's get into the video. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we are fresh-faced. Let's get into it. I'm just going to really quickly prime with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I know this isn't M Cosmetics, but this paired with the cushion. No, seriously, it's like the best. Look at that sheen. Beautiful. So, Michelle started on the internet, as a lot of us do, to kind of play this version of yourself that you want to be in a community that you feel safe and recognized in. You know, when Michelle was growing up, you know, her dad left at a young age. She had to move around a lot. She was always at a new school. She was quite shy. So I can imagine that she probably felt like she didn't really have a place in the world. So she turned to the internet to create her own space. And the way to do that back in the day was blogging. Brief intermission warning. I need to talk about this for a second. I am taking the Daydream cushion in Cloud Dream. Guys, this cushion has single-handedly rocked my world. I'm gonna show you how Michelle does it. She goes, boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bop, boop, boop, bop. Now watch. She goes like this. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. And this is all you need. I'm not even gonna go back into that cushion. Watch. So I'm just gonna like pat this all over my skin. This has become my new everything. I didn't even know I was looking for something like this. But now that I have it, I'm like, it exists. This is a foundation. It's not even a foundation. It's like a tint, but it offers a little more coverage than a tint. What I love about this cushion is it can stand on its own. If I just wanted a little bit of coverage just to be a little bit amplified, hi, does it look like I'm wearing foundation? No. And that was seriously one press in here has covered my entire face. And the reason why I love this is I don't feel like I have to wear anything else. Ugh, how refreshing is that? I'm tired of wearing a full face of makeup because it's seriously making my skin look awful so that I have to keep wearing more makeup. This doesn't do that. This has really good SPF, the stuff that Americans have really not come up on yet. The PA+++, that's triple plus. It is just the thinnest layer of coverage, and it doesn't look like anything. It looks like you have a good skincare routine, and you just did your skincare routine before you left the house. This is gonna be my summer go-to, and I already know it. So I'm just like pressing it in. I'm really making sure I'm embedding it into the skin, and the glow is just undeniable. Dude, thank you. Intermission over. Like, I had to just say that because I'm actually geeked about this. Like, yay. And when you buy one, it comes with a refill in it already. They know you're gonna love it. They're like, here, have a second one. You're gonna want it. Love it. I'm going to go right into sculpting with the So Soft stick in Summer. So this one is a little warm toned on me, but we're gonna make it work. So, okay, back to Michelle. Girl, you got me distracted. She started blogging. You know, this was kind of like 2005, 2006, 2007 era of the internet, so still kind of in its infancy, especially in terms of, you know, using it to connect with people. Facebook wasn't even really a thing. She would share poems. She often, you know, pretended that she was a much more rich and well-off person than she actually was. Definitely not like in a malicious way, not like in a way to trick people, but to kind of almost like visualize who she wanted to be and have a place to kind of harbor that energy. I think it's a very powerful form of manifestation. The way that blended so seamlessly, but still is like carving out the cheek. She had a lot of readers. She had a lot of people that loved what she was saying and they wanted to hear more. Along with these poems and these blog posts, she often would post about her makeup, and people wanted a more in-depth explanation of what she was doing. So in May of 2007, Michelle Phan uploaded her very first YouTube video, natural looking makeup tutorial. So cute, so innocent. Now, I don't think Michelle or the rest of the world knew what this video was about to do to society. You know, it wasn't the first ever makeup tutorial on YouTube, but it definitely was the first of its kind. The first of what we know makeup tutorials to be today. It wasn't a makeup artist. It wasn't a makeup artist teaching a class. It wasn't a clip from a VHS from 1997. It was a girl with her Mac showing you how she gets a natural, fresh look with a cat walking across the keyboard. It was friendly, it was safe, it was comfortable, and it was fun, and it was revolutionary. Soon, people were turning to Michelle to escape in the way that she was turning to the internet to escape. She went from, you know, the consumer to the supplier very quickly. There's just something so hypnotic about the way Michelle operates, the way she speaks, the way she moves, her poise, her grace, her incredible knowledge. She just has this essence and this incredibly powerful energy. And she has harbored that her entire time on the internet. And that's how you know that is really her character. As her content has evolved, as she has gained, you know, fame and fortune, she has maintained that essence. That's how you know she is pouring herself into what she does, and people saw that. And that was the first time people were seeing that, you know? We're used to only looking up to like celebrities, like A-list celebrities, but now there's this girl on a computer screen and wow, I feel like she's my friend. That essence that she has is really what I believe had a hand in starting this influencer type platform. What makes it so successful? It's that parasocial relationship. All right, makeup break. I'm going to go in with these So Soft sticks in Venetian Rose and Baby. Nah, these colors are it. These colors are it. And this is the perfect color combo for me to do blush contouring. So I'll show you how I do that. I go in first with the darker color, so Venetian Rose, and I go right on top of the contour. I kind of go like that. So, back to the story. So Michelle continued to make videos and they continued to gain an intense following. I think BuzzFeed reposted her Lady Gaga poker face tutorial, and that's what took her from, like, you know, popular YouTuber to first female YouTuber to hit 1 million subscribers. Yes, that was Miss Michelle Phan. Let's give credit where credit is due, baby. I'm proud of you. Her Barbie transformation video, that is her most viewed video on her channel right now. I remember watching it. I remember being obsessed, being like, well, now I have to do this, and I have to look like Barbie going to school in 5th grade. But, you know, it was cute. And then in about 2009 or 10, YouTube rolled out their partner program, which means YouTubers could now begin to earn money off of their AdSense. You know, monetize their videos. Yeah, YouTube didn't always have that. Okay, this is looking a little intense for me. They are pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna go in with the cushion and just go over this really quickly. So YouTube rolls out their AdSense program. Michelle obviously gets to join because she's popping on the platform. And she was able to quit her day job. She was out of art school. She's like, I can do this full time. And she did. She has made so many incredibly iconic videos. Girl, I was posted up. By the way, now I'm going in with Baby. On top of that, I'm going to keep the lighter shade very high up on the cheeks, almost on my under eyes, because I think that's really cute. I'm sorry, Michelle Phan, but I'm sure my mom was not happy that I was watching your videos. It was like every weekend I'd be posted up in the kitchen making a new face mask, and my mom would be like, dude, please clean this up, and I never would. Sorry, Mom. This type of content, I think, has become a staple of the internet and content creating, but at the time was so new and she was so innovative with it. She was really coming up with some original stuff, and I think that is what really helped her to continue to grow. You know, I've heard her say in an interview that it was her favorite job, was being a YouTuber. So while she loved it and while she loved the genuine connection that she had with her fans, Michelle is also very good at seeing ahead of the curve. She saw it with YouTube, understanding the potential that it held, but she also saw ahead of the curve that it's not a basket you want to put all your eggs in. We didn't quite know it at the time, you know, us civilians, I guess. But even if you had this huge following and were churning out a lot of content, the internet moves at an incredible speed and new people are constantly filtering in. You have to keep making content to stay relevant and you get burnt out. People stop watching, you know, people move to different platforms or they start following other people and you become irrelevant. It's just an unfortunate byproduct of the speed at which the internet moves. She knew this. She kind of saw this coming. And her incredible foresight in that is what helped lead her into the business world. How can she use her platform to get her foot in the door and start turning these ideas that she was having into empires? My skin has never looked so cute and sun-kissed. I'm going to powder a little bit with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. So in order to have another avenue of income, Michelle once again has pioneered something that is a staple in our society today, brand sponsorships. Lancome was one of the first brands to see the potential in YouTube and the influence of YouTubers, and they brought Michelle on as their brand makeup artist. But we would know this today as like a brand ambassador or a brand partner. And it was great for Michelle because she was already using their products. She already liked the brand. Why not get paid for promoting it to millions of people? You know, I think we often associate like brand sponsorships with like fraud in some sort of way or like scammy behavior. But when you genuinely love a brand and you are promoting those products to so many people, I believe you should be compensated for that. And I think people put a lot of work into their videos, and to get paid and compensated for that is revolutionary and is how I am supporting myself today. So thank you, Michelle Phan, for opening that door for so many people. And Lancome. Oh my God, my first brand sponsorship was Lancome. That's so cool. My sponsorship was the Lancome Emily in Paris collection. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Michelle. That is something today that is such a given. You're an influencer, you're doing brand deals. They go hand in hand, but back in the day, that wasn't a thing. Especially more corporate and commercial companies did not see YouTube as a viable place to market, even though it was the best place to market at the time. And Lancome was one of the first brands to see that, and it was with Michelle Phan. So they started working together, which is important. Also, off-brand moment, but I'm going to be using the Kosas brow gel because I haven't even really been liking to add a pencil to my brows. I really just enjoy running a brow gel through them and leaving them because, like, y'all know I battle with my brows. Okay, so face is done. I feel cute as F-U-C-K. I'm going to start on the eyes, and I'm about to show you these palettes. This is the Divine Skies eyeshadow palettes in Venetian Rose and Magic Hour. These are literally iconic. Watch me use them. I'm going to be dipping into both. Basically how this look is going to come to be is I'm going to be adding a bunch of different colors in very thin layers, kind of spread over the eye. You'll see. I'm going to start with the Morphe F510 brush into this kind of like rosy beige shade, and I'm just going to dust that everywhere. So through this collaboration with Lancome, Michelle started a relationship with L'Oreal, which is the parent company of Lancome. If you don't know, basically every makeup brand is owned by like 3 or 4 of these parent companies. So she started a relationship with L'Oreal, and starting around 2011, they started working together on Michelle's newest endeavor, M Cosmetics. Yeah, But yes, this is where things began to be really interesting about this brand. I think I'm going to go in with this color. The launch was a failure. Hard fail, yeah. Now you might be like, dang, Rachel, like chill. But the reason why I'm so comfortable talking about it being a failure is because Michelle is so comfortable talking about it being a failure. Michelle says that she sees failure as a compass. When you're going down a certain path and you're feeling pretty lost, failure can come along to redirect you in the right direction. You see what didn't work and how can we course correct to move in the right direction in the future. So what didn't work with the launch of M Cosmetics? Michelle was lost in it. Her identity was lost, in my opinion. Usually brands, they start from the bottom, and you have time to find what your brand style is. You really figure out how to inject yourself into the products and make your brand and your mission statement really reflect you, and you have time to build that. And then through building your business, you then get acquired by one of those parent companies, and then you go corporate, commercial, whatever. But Michelle started with the big brand, and she says that there was too many people to go through to get things approved. When you're working at a big corporation like that, you have a question, you go to HR, and they say you got to go to the marketing manager, and they say you got to go to the brand managing, and they say you get lost. And that's exactly what happened. People just weren't receiving it well because it didn't reflect Michelle. And that's what people loved about Michelle, was her. And the fact that she has this incredibly authentic and relatable essence, and that just wasn't coming through with the brand. And people were a little bit disappointed. People thought, it looked cheap, but it was expensive, and it was kind of confusing, the concept. And again, it just wasn't Michelle. So we're going to tuck that into the back of our minds as I applied this brown into the crease, and then I'm like kind of coming down a little bit to where my outer corner flares out, and then I'm connecting there, creating this really pretty shape. And instead of always blending up to the temple like I usually do, I'm going to keep blending into my blush in this area right here. I honestly think that's the gorgeousest thing ever. Okay, so we're putting the M Cosmetics in the back of our brain for a second because at the same time, Michelle was working on something else. Michelle travels a lot, and she attributes this to her well-rounded perspective. And she also says traveling has given her a lot of amazing ideas. So she was traveling to Thailand in like 2008 or 9. I guess in Thailand, at least at the time, you weren't able to return anything. So a lot of people bought samples because they don't want to buy something they don't know if they like it or not. So Michelle saw this in 2008 or 9, tucked it in the back of her brain. Then in 2011, at the same time that she was launching M Cosmetics, Michelle Phan launched Ipsy, a makeup subscription service. The glam bag. You do not even know the impact that the glam bag had on my life. This was like peak of me being into YouTube. I literally remember, because I was in middle school at the time, all my other friends that got the glam bag would be like, oh my god, what palette did you get? What shades did you get? How did you use this? Oh my god. And like literally every day walking home from the bus, I would be running to the mailbox checking every day, where's that glam bag? When I opened the mailbox and I saw that hot pink bag, oh, it was done. It was over. I was going straight up to my room, closing my door. Do not bother me. I'm about to spend 3 hours putting on makeup and taking it off. This is serious to me. I even started carrying my tampons in a glam bag when I first started getting my period. Like, this is iconic, okay? The glam bag was iconic. Is iconic. It's still going on. So we see Michelle's business sense once again. She sees this market gap. There's this beauty boom happening at the time. There's so many beauty gurus now, and they're all promoting these products. And us, the viewers, the consumers, feel like we have to use all of them. Every YouTube video I watch, I'd be like, well, I have to get that. And I have to get that. This subscription service was the perfect way for a beauty consumer such as to be able to try out all these products that we just had to have without actually buying all these products. Speaking of, let me continue doing my makeup. Jeez. I'm just stamping this brown right here and then working it into the crease. I'm really focusing everything as this half moon shape and then diffusing it out into my blush. So not only was it revolutionary in going hand in hand with this beauty boom, it also gave a platform to these beauty brands that were just starting out and needed a way to get themselves out there. Which then encouraged more people to start beauty brands, and now we see the boom of beauty brands, which there are so many now. But I really think Ipsy had a huge part in that. And she also was ahead of the curve in seeing the potential in subscription services. Ipsy really created this business model that is now followed by BoxyCharm, Dollar Shave Club, FabFitFun Box. It really was started with Ipsy. So combining all these factors, plus Michelle learned from her failure of M Cosmetics in that she needed to be at the head of decision making. She wanted her workspace to be more of a community as opposed to a corporation. She focused on really putting herself into the brand, and it was a huge, huge success. And she's further pushing this narrative of an influencer or content creator being able to become this very successful businesswoman. All right, I'm going to go in with shimmer now. The shimmers in these palettes are really what's up. So I'm about to go brazy. The shimmer's going everywhere. In the Divine Skies, I am taking my favorite, possibly my favorite eyeshadow ever, Heavenly. Good name, because yeah, I feel like I'm in heaven. How inspiring is that the brand that Michelle had her hands in more was a huge success, and the one that was a more corporate setup wasn't. Michelle didn't go to business school, she went to art school. A lot of people underestimated her. At the time, being a YouTuber was not this sought-after thing. It was actually something that a lot of people scoffed at. You're wasting your time. You're making stupid videos on the internet. You're not going to be anything. Allow Michelle Phan to single-handedly prove you wrong. And show people that this is an amazing platform to launch businesses. I'm going to put some of Heavenly on my brow bone. And you know what? I'm going to swing it on over to the cheek because... No, actually, you're going to have to stop because I'm about to cry. Oh my god, I'm about to cry! Look at the shade. Okay, stop. We're not gonna have another euphoria makeup moment, okay? My eyes are not gonna start watering. Chill. I'm very passionate about makeup, and when I see something that's like new, when I see something that I haven't seen before, which is very hard to do having been doing this for a long time, I get very excited. So I need to cry, sorry. She sat in those board meetings and business rooms and soaked up every bit of information that she could, and then went home and researched what they were talking about. Boss bitch. Boss bitch move. And that is so inspiring, especially to somebody who didn't go to college and wants to start businesses and and build generational wealth. It is so inspiring to see somebody so successful also learn through real world experiences. If you know how to go into a room and treat every person and every situation as a learning opportunity, the world becomes your classroom. You learn things so well and so fast, and you learn it integrated into the real world. Okay, this is where the story really gets me going, because this is where the boss bitch bosses up. Oh, you thought she bossed up already? She's about to boss up again. Let me tell you. But first, this shade Sunset is like calling to me. It's this beautiful like rose gold. Oh my god. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh my god. This is beautiful. I'm using a paintbrush actually. I'm also gonna swing that down right onto the cheekbone. And then I'm gonna go in with, in the Venetian Rose palette, this beautiful shade. And just add a little more depth. All right, now let's get into it, because this is where the boss bitch bosses up. Michelle really had a desire to own her own brand, have it be solely hers. And she really wanted to have a makeup brand. Cute. I'm also going to take Heavenly one more time and put that right on the nose. And no, you actually need to stop with me right now. Please don't play. Please don't play. I'm going to cry. You know what I'm gonna do? Shut up. I'm gonna do this. Shut up. I love the colors that are just forming. It's like so purpley and whatever. Okay, let's get to it. The boss bitch is bossing up. Okay, shut up, Rachel. So Ipsy was a huge success. You think about it. If like 3 million people are subscribed and it's $10 a month, that's money. You know, so a lot of money is made through this brand. So through the money she gained through Ipsy and the business sense she gained from living her life, Michelle Phan bought back M Cosmetics from L'Oreal and acquired it under Ipsy. Yeah. She now had way more control over the brand, got to spend time making it into something that really represented her. But wait, you thought the boss bitch bossed up? Hold on, the boss bitch about to boss up one more time. Okay? She wants to own M Cosmetics. She wants it to be solely hers. She saw the failure through her getting lost in a brand and the success when she took charge. She wants M Cosmetics to be hers. Through the money M Cosmetics made under Ipsy, she was able to step down from Ipsy, buy M Cosmetics, and become the 100% sole owner of the company. And that is why this brand, M Cosmetics, is like the revolutionary brand that we have today. Because it's hers. Because she got to inject herself into it. And you can see this brand reflects who Michelle Phan is as a person. All right, I'm going to do some liner really quick. I'm using the Lash Rocket liner from Freck. This is such a good liner, by the way. The felt tip is like so thin. It's so easy to create a nice line. I'm going to do a puppy dog liner. I've been obsessed recently. I'm not going to be able to talk while doing it, so I'm just going to fast motion this really quick and play funny music. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight. Okay, I just went ahead, did my eyeliner, applied mascara, and I literally realized I forgot to put shimmer under my eye, the thing I do literally every day of my life, I forgot to do. So we're going back in with Heavenly because, baby, Michelle got to kind of rebrand M Cosmetics, make sure she put herself into it, and the launch was a huge success. But getting to actually try M Cosmetics, I'm like, wow. There are so many beauty brands today. So many beauty brands. It is really hard to create something that isn't already out there. Something revolutionary, something new and different. And I think M Cosmetics has done a great job of doing that. Oh, this is like my favoriteest eye look ever. Okay, I'm gonna go in with lips. I'm gonna go in with the lip liner in Fawn. Just like lightly around the edges. Now I'm gonna take the lip cushion in Venetian Rose. Nah, dude, this color is me. This color is me. I've never had a color fit me so perfectly, like, and it just gives that perfect little glow. But it's really pigmented, but it doesn't look too pigmented. You know what I mean? It's not like a liquid lipstick type of pigmented. M Cosmetics is Michelle Phan. Like, this is equally put together and playful, which I think encompasses Michelle Phan perfectly. Like, this is cohesive and convenient, but the colors are revolutionary and the formulas are, like, experimental. Michelle Phan did an amazing job of setting you up right. I think with this brand, it would be hard to do a bad look because everything is so cohesive and so well thought out and so put together. A lot of the formulas match, the color stories are there. It creates such a safe environment to play without having things go too wrong. And you know I'm all about play. This brand really gave me the space to do that, which I am so incredibly thankful for. All of this is very straightforward, but at the same time, there's so much room to come up with something new. Sorry, the dog loves it too, but excuse me, dude, I'm trying to film a YouTube video. Please shut up. Like, the color story is so new wave, but the practicality of it is so classic. Like, well done, Michelle Phan. This is a perfect hybrid of playful and practical. It created an amazingly safe space for me to try new techniques and new ways of application, and I am so happy with how this turned out. I feel like this moves with my face more. I feel fresh but fun. Like, you guys! I am a huge believer in this brand, and I am a huge believer in the woman behind it all, especially because going through this journey of researching for this video, she instilled so much belief in myself. To know that you can take control of your life and do exactly what you want to do and have it be successful. You put the hard work into it. You put the skill, the education, but most importantly, you put yourself into it. You can really go far, and that's an incredible thing to instill in somebody. Michelle Phan is back to making beauty tutorials, which thank the Lord, and watching her new tutorials honestly sparked the same feelings that I used to get when I would watch YouTube tutorials way back in the day. If you are somebody who doesn't get cryptocurrency, no matter how many times somebody explains it to you, allow Michelle Phan to break it down, because when I watched her video where she explained it all, I literally went and invested in Bitcoin after that because she packaged it so perfectly in the Michelle Phan way. I was like, oh, I get it now. Kind of. She's become my new, like, parasocial mentor. I'm not even getting paid to make this video. I just genuinely wanted to share this story with you and share this brand with you because I believe in it. And I think it's really refreshing to see a beauty brand that is doing things that I am not seeing in a sea of other beauty brands. To be a shining light is an achievement, and I want to promote that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am obsessed with this look. You know what I feel like this is? This look is like how I feel when I drink red wine. I feel warm and fuzzy and excited and a little sleepy and dreamy. I feel like this makes me look like I'm perpetually being lit by a candle, which is so cute. Bag alert, major bag alert. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you try on cosmetics, let me know. I hope you have such a good day. I hope you have such a good life. And I love you. Bye. Okay.